I am so excited to talk about this topic today. It is about how do we create the change that we want to see in this world? Here's the key. Well, actually, let's get to the intro. So, hi, my name is Alessandra. I'm a seasoned climate tech and crypto founder who co-founded a pioneering carbon removal company. And now I work with entrepreneurs and professionals who are looking to upscale their lives, to break free from stress and burnout, and really have the impact that they want to see in the world. Let's get to today's video. So many of us, especially those that I interact with in the climate space, the social impact space, impact tech, let's say, we want to have an impact on the community around us in this world, and we want it to be a positive one. For anyone who's not living under a rock, there is so much uncertainty, and there's a lot of existential threats that we are faced with as a society today, which brings to us a wonderful challenge / opportunity to innovate. How do we create a new world? How do we use our existing technology, resources, and progress in a direction that's actually helpful and not hurtful? Because let's be honest, a lot of it has been quite hurtful. We've been damaging the planet, extracting from it without regenerating it, extracting from communities without regenerating those communities. It's kind of soul and spirit and heartbreaking. But let's not focus on the doom and gloom. This video, I want to talk about what do we do about it? So everything is kind of just going in a weird direction, and we want to have impact in the world. And I know that part of what gives a lot of impact entrepreneurs burnout is that we feel like we're pushing against a brick wall and not getting anywhere. Like we're just trying to fix a broken system, and it's exhausting. That leads to burnout. That leads to a lot of beautiful potential in entrepreneurs out there who could make incredible change in this world, not able to actually execute on that change because they give up, because they're pushing against something that will not move. So here is the secret. I'm going to tell you the secret. Stop trying to change things. Instead, focus on what can you create. And I mean this from the very simplest nano micro little scale. What can you create today? Can it be creating a new vibe for yourself, a new energy, a new way of being, a new perspective? Can you create a new morning ritual? Can you create a new way of doing your morning latte? Can you create a new way of walking to work that takes a different street? Can you create a new Notion page that documents all your processes? Everything is a creative process. And when we start to harness this wonderful power and magic of creativity, it spills over into everything, into how we work with our colleagues. So instead of having the stress and the tension and the miscommunication, a creative mind is an open mind. So a creative mind, if you're in that space, when your colleague is giving you information you probably don't want to hear, that might trigger you or upset you or distract you, might be irritating in some way, or, you're open and they're coming at you like with an axe to grind, your creative energy will shift everything. And so when that challenging conversation happens, what happens is, with your creative energy, you're then able to change the dynamic effortlessly. And you're able to be open. What is he saying? What are they trying to share with me? What can I learn here? And you'll come in with energy like, you know what, you're right. I wonder if we did this thing, would that help solve the problem? And immediately that would bring that person who might be adversarial with you into a space of like, oh, wait, collaboration. This person's trying to collaborate with me. They're not going to argue with me. Wonderful. And then it gets more playful because we all just want to have fun. Like we all just want to feel like we are doing good things and feeling fulfilling and being creative. And creative energy is the most powerful energy that we have within our soul. So for my entrepreneurs out there, we're really looking to make an impact in this world. You have been struggling on how to go about it, what to do. Here's the question for you. What can you create today? And again, it can be super small. So practice creativity. In my notebook, I have a list of things, activities that are actually categorized from, small, or extra small, medium, large, extra large in terms of effort. But what are different things I can do that are creative? Cooking. Do you like to cook? I love cooking. Do you like to draw, paint? Do you like to create new data systems, data structures, new architecture for the app that you're building, whatever that might be? We all experience creativity differently, but I think it is an inherent human thing that we need, and it is the fuel that is going to unlock so much clarity for you. It's going to unlock so much success for you. And so, as you're going through your day, I invite you to think about what is the one thing you could do today that would be creative, that would spark a creative vibe for you. And a key aspect of creativity is that you're no longer looking at the constraints or the existing structures of what other people are doing. So I've had a video recently that a lot of people have resonated with and really liked, which was stop looking at what your competitors are doing. And the reason why I say this in the context of creativity is because when we're looking at what someone else is doing, we are then completely informed by what existed before. So same thing with not just looking at competitors, but looking at what is the system now? How do we change it? Blah, blah. You're just stuck. We get stuck in this framework of how things look now, and it cuts off your creativity at the roots. So when it comes to creativity, I would say, please stop looking around you at what it needs to look like. It's almost like when you're in art class in kindergarten and you're all painting, let's say, something, and you're looking at what John's doing or what Amy's doing. And well, they're painting, a shoe, and he's painting his lunchbox. What am I going to paint? Don't worry about what they're painting. You could paint how you feel inside. You could paint what you think the solar system looks like or what the inside of a star looks like. Who knows? But stop looking outside of you for direction about where you need to be creative. Just feel it in yourself. And if you're having a hard time with this, I also then invite you to go outside. Go outside and be in nature. If you guys are watching my videos, you can tell I record almost always outside in this exact spot because there's just a lot of wonderful trees. I feel very grounded. And there's nothing better for a sense of peace, humility, and the great scheme of things when you're out in nature. I also go to the beach a lot. So find where there's nature near you. It could be a park, beach, mountain, trail hike, whatever it might be. Make this part of your daily or weekly or just monthly habit of retreating to nature and connecting. Because think about what nature is. It creates literally where there's only ever death. Seriously, creation, or the nature of creation, is something growing from nothing. Soil gets broken down, decomposed, fungi that helps with this, etc. And then from that, seeds are able to be planted, germinated, and rise. And we have trees and bushes, flowers, and it's beautiful. And so what better source to help tap into your own source of creativity is there than nature? And it's also incredibly helpful to your mental state. Being outside in nature is a great antidote to depression. It helps you to feel connected to something greater than yourself. And what we're seeing in studies across the world more and more is that the number one thing that a person can do to improve their mental health is to believe or have a connection to something greater than themselves. I know that can feel tough. It doesn't have to mean that you believe in God or that, I'm saying you need to go into a specific religion. Something greater than yourself. It could be the goodness of humanity. It could be the beauty of nature. It could be, understanding that we are just miraculously improbable thing, a society that is sentient and conscious and functional, creative and collaborative, and have built structures on this planet, in the solar system, of this one galaxy, in a universe of hundreds of millions of other galaxies. There's so many. That humility, that's recognizing that we are part of something greater than ourselves. And I promise you, that is such a beautiful thing for your mental health, for your state and well-being, and of course, for your creativity, which is ultimately what we're talking about in this video. And if you're working in a highly creative, highly innovative industry where you're creating a new product or service, your ability to succeed in innovating and creating something new is directly tied to how good you are at being creative. So make creativity a practice all day, every day, in the most nano micro moment. I think this will be such a huge shift for every single one of you. Cannot wait to see what happens when you practice this. And as you keep practicing this, you'll realize you can let go. You can let go of trying to force a broken system to be different. You can let go of trying to change people's minds or how they see things. You can let go of having to change how people are communicating with you, whatever. And you don't like it? Create something new. It's so freeing. Oh my God. Creating something new is the most freeing, most liberating, most wonderful thing ever. When you let go of the rope, of the chain, of the thing of trying to change what you don't like, let it go. Focus on what do I actually want to create? What feels good to me? And do it from a place where you're truly aligned with yourself. You feel full, you feel grounded, you feel good, you feel confident in your ability to bring beautiful creativity and energy to this world. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it really helpful. Honestly, I'm feeling really great and very inspired by this. I hope this lands for so many of you. If you like this content, please, of course, like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. For those of you professionals, entrepreneurs who are struggling with stress and burnout or lack of creativity and clarity in your career, in your life, there's a link in the description below. Nothing crazy, just some information about what I do to help folks like you to break free from stress, burnout, and instead get to a point of clarity and joy in what you're doing and the impact you're bringing in the world. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Have a lovely day and get creative.